Hello.
You are now entering this thing of mine with your host, the Adonis, also known as Gbaby.
Zona Falana, the original East Oakland Dada.
Sometimes they call me Gangstalicious. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they call me the Unbiased Thinker, the Doctor. I'm going to just go by Sativa the Diva today.
And you are at this thing of mine.
I got to give me a better intro. Shit, I'm about to give me some shit. I'm about to rap on my shit, okay? Y'all got me fucked up. I got some shit. They call me something.
Niggas don't know how to say no, and niggas don't. It's just hard for us. And when you got two motherfuckers and you just like, damn, you weighing your options, it's a build a bitch team. Like what you won't do and the next bitch do, that's why I got you around. But bitch, I don't like the way you chew. So I can't be around you all the time. You know what I'm saying? Your throat dry. Shit like that. I don't like shit like that. So we switch it up. I might like your head. I might like fucking her. I might like watching movies with her. I might like laying up with her. You know what I'm saying? And now, we in the game, baby.
That's
all it is now.
So you can be in the game.
And then you in the game whether you single or not.
But motherfuckers always want to put a title on everything.
Women.
Yeah, okay.
Women want to put titles on shit.
Women always
niggas want the game to just be played how the game gonna be played. Because the thing about it is the game is always don't get caught. Don't double book. Okay. Shit like that. People hate that fact.
Now say you get caught, right?
You caught.
Now look, hold on. So you get caught, right? How you play that? You continue to do it and not get caught, or you just stop doing it?
It's like when you go to jail. You just become a better criminal.
This and what if you don't become a better criminal?
Your ass gonna go back to jail.
I dig that, but I'm not even really doing it to fuck over you. I'm doing it because I'm not finished playing the game. I still like you, baby. You just ain't shit, so I gotta be ain't shit too. I ain't mad at you. I just see what game. I thought you was somebody else. You know what I mean? I thought we was gonna build forever. So, oh no, you a gangster. I could be a gangster too. Let's play.
Man, the motherfucking game is the motherfucking game. You ain't never lied. That's why I always be like, I always be mad when bitch try to play me because you don't know what I'll accept.
Right, you didn't ask me, bitch.
Right. You should have just let me know. I might have still been down with
right.
9 times out of 10, I was going to still be down.
Because I be on some weird shit too. I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. I want to play for a minute.
To let me know what you was doing so we could do the same thing and be on the same shit.
You know what? I prefer it like that anyway so I can keep continuously living my life.
Right. So when you come with that fuck shit, I'll be like, hey. That's not what we're doing.
Hey, for real. Don't speak to me in public. Don't speak to me in public. Bitch, don't say nothing to me in goddamn plug. You see who I'm with. I don't give a fuck. This is my cousin, but don't trip. Don't say shit to me.
Right. Wink your eye and keep walking.
Don't do that.
Don't even wink.
Because you know girls catch little shit like that.
Yeah.
Why that bitch just wink?
Why she wink at you?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I'm like, shit, something flew in her eyes. I don't know, shit. It's windy out here. You know them lashes be doing. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
We had went to see Corey Holcomb.
Okay.
Silly ass.
Last night.
And you know how trifling his ass is.
Right.
The shit that he be saying.
He hella funny.
Last night he was just talking crazy. And I was just saying, like, I like comedians like that because cancel culture now, everything is sensitive.
Right.
You know, I was just looking at now they got a petition to take Cater to You off of streaming services because they said it's a slave song.
Yeah. That to me, I saw that.
They're taking that too far.
That is crazy to me. Look, you don't tell me how I want to take care of the person that I love. You know what I mean? Because that's what they were saying. They didn't tell you to do it. They never told you to do anything.
This is why these hoes ain't getting married. Because they didn't know that Beyonce said, let me cater to you because, baby, this is your day. Not, baby, this is your life. Right. She didn't say, I do this every day.
No.
She said, this is for this one day. So it could have been this nigga birthday.
Right.
Bitch.
Right. I can't get my hair brushed.
I can't get my fucking toes rubbed on.
Right. I got toes. But it's cool, though. But that makes her a slave because she's trying to love me, and now you want to remove the song. Now, me personally, right? I'm not doing all of that shit that we're talking about in the song, right? No. But that's me personally. I never thought it was a slave song. I never looked at it like on some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how she love. You know what I mean? I love more like the Kelly Rowland verse. You know what I mean? I'm hook me up for you. You know what I mean? Because that's what Kelly was saying. You know, it was, you know, it just what you took out of the song, you know. So was that slave mentality? Should that be, you know, taken apart too? You know what I mean? Because I just said I want to get fly for my nigga. You know, it's so much for that shit.
Yeah, man, cancel culture, motherfucker.
It is.
Because for one, bitches only cater to other bitches. So
Majority of the time, yeah, that is true.
that motherfucking that song was them talking to each other. So I don't know what the fuck they trying to cancel.
Because it's hard to break up. It's hard to start over to some people. Some people think just because they've been with somebody long and they was familiar with a motherfucker, that means something, that their relationship means something. But it really don't. It's just your comfortability.
I feel that way too. We've been with each other for you. I know you.
Right. So they know how to piss you off and bring you back in. They know how to reel you back in. You might like doing that type of shit. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying, like, would your revenge be like fucking one of his friends?
Hell no. I wouldn't do no slime shit like that. That's a whole other level of grimy. That's still in the same. That's like in the category of fucking his daddy. Same category. You don't do no shit like that. Especially if you was with this nigga for a while too. I can see if you didn't know that this was this nigga's best friend and y'all never
They ain't gotta
been
be best
anywhere.
friends. They can just be partners. They can know each other.
Nope. Danger, she fucked the homie. No. I fuck with Danger, but I wouldn't fuck the homie.
Niggas don't be giving a fuck. It's just with
right.
Me.
Niggas don't give a fuck.
But it's just don't make me the boyfriend. You fucked everybody. When you get to me, it's fucking time. It ain't boyfriend, girlfriend time. We not doing none of that shit. You didn't require that. My partner told me.
Niggas pass around bitches all the time, so they don't be caring about if they fuck the same bitch and shit. Too. But the thing is, if it's a bitch that he fucking love or he fucked with like that, he gonna be mad his partner fucking with his bitch. I don't give a fuck. If he cared about that bitch in any type of fucking way, that nigga go be like, you was my homeboy.
But if that's your partner though, your partner wouldn't be fucking your bitch anyway.
Exactly. So you know that was never your partner in the first place.
And you know that bitch was never your bitch anyway, because bitch, you more loyal than a motherfucker to me.
And you know that you need to get rid of both of them motherfuckers. Mm-hmm.
That's why so I don't put it past these girls.
That shit is dead. Yeah. I know somebody that did some shit like some revenge shit like that. I'm like, hey, that's the lifestyle you live. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But personally, nah, I can't do no shit like that.
It's a free world. It's a new world. Everybody ain't saving their pussy and shit.
Exactly.
All the girls ain't saving their pussy.
Right. So you ain't gotta be like losing virginity number then got way low.
Right. So you ain't gotta worry about being a good girl in the streets like that. You get that shit up.
Yeah, that's on them though. That's what they do.
I'm talking about you, nigga. You ain't gotta be a good girl. You can get that shit up.
I'm not talking about. When we talking about me, then we talking about me. Then that's not what I'm gonna do. But if we talking about the other girls, I can if I wanted to.
So they not looking at what I'm saying is they're not gonna look at you. The girls gonna be like, "Go on, girl." They.
Of course.
I know this is the life.
Your homegirls go hype you up, especially if they on that shit too.
Right.
Of course. But so that don't mean you go and do it.
Why not? Y'all.
Why do it?
I don't know. I don't do. I mean.
Okay. So exactly.
I'm just saying that shit happens, and
right.
the shit is more normal than a little bit.
Yeah, it is. It's just that's just some shit that's still flawed to me. You don't do no shit like that.
See, I'm kind of two-faced with that.
Why?
Because it's like if I'm on some Usher shit that I forgot you and my ex-girl used to be the best of homies, you probably get. Y'all fell out, we fucking. Cause y'all not cool. She don't give a fuck about you.
Nah.
I ain't talking about no y'all cool type shit. I'm talking about y'all fell out. Y'all don't think y'all gonna talk again.
And if y'all your homegirl fell out.
No, man.
Wait.
Yeah, he said he forgot that the bitch and his ex-girlfriend was the best of homies. They used to be cool. Mm-hmm. They fell out. Time didn't happen to where they don't even know each other no more. Mm-hmm. I ain't thinking about y'all old ass friendships. You shouldn't think about my old ass friendships.
You ain't got to think about it or care about it, but whether you care about it or not, as a whole, that shit's still fucked up.
To you.
To me. Right.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see it.
Shit I think is out of pocket is like...
Don't wish death on me.
No. Well, yeah, that too. But also like...
I wish everybody that I stop fucking with 100 years of success. I just want to be more successful than you.
Right. Right. Don't wish death on me.
I want you to be on the 1 and I'm at a 10. But your 1 can maintain your ass. No, I'm saying? Like your
you
1...
just can't be better than me.
Yeah, you can damn so. I'm not, I mean, it's only so far of maturity I'm gonna be. You dig what I'm saying? Like, my exes, that's cool. But when they tell me that, like, how fucked up their life is, or shit that's going bad, I have a sense of satisfaction knowing that y'all drowned without me. It would have been better if you kicked it with the kid.
That is true, because I get that same satisfaction too. And especially when they, you know, especially if they follow you on any type of social media. So they soaking, because they seen you. Yeah. And then they might, like a picture, try to reel their way back in and shit. Yeah, no, I understand.
You look nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I give them a little kiss. Give them 2 of them things and send them home.
And you bet not come in my DM.
No, that's only how they tell me that the cute. They don't really say it out public, but I don't really trip. That's crazy. Like, yeah, because when I was in Dominican, I made sure all my captions was subliminals to whoever caught them. You could be with your man. I ain't trying to stop you. She ain't say nothing. She stood there looking at me crazy. Oh, you not feeling me? Fine. It cost you nothing. Pay me no mind. Those are real deal captions your boy did when he was in Dominican. To let motherfuckers know this is shit I be on. But you decided to choose up. So chose it.
Up. Yeah, when people choose up, you need to just go ahead and let them do their thing.
We ain't gonna fight. We ain't gonna debate. We ain't gonna do nothing. It's a nigga that baby mama like. She don't want to fuck with him, I guess. You feel me? Like, I done seen it happen. And nigga mad at the nigga. More than he mad at the bitch. But the bitch don't want you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right. She the one that's condoning it. The nigga here because of her.
So I never checked the other motherfucker. Because you allowed that shit.
If it's a random, exactly. But if it was like how you were saying a best friend, that shit not gonna fly.
No, I ain't talking about a best friend.
Or a friend.
But see, the shit didn't happen to me so much. I think my partners is dope like that. My partners is fly like that. You know what I'm saying? I done had girlfriends tell me straight up, they like my boys. They like my partners. Straight the fuck up. But no problem whatsoever.
Single Awareness Day. That's what I was told that's what it's called. So that's
It makes you aware that you're single.
Yeah, just it's a day to remind all the single people.
Fuck bitches.
Fuck that. It's the day to remind all the people that think they're in a relationship that they're really not in a relationship.
So you are now aware that you're single. So I seen this meme today. I thought it was pretty interesting. And it said, why is it friend zoning when a guy gets rejected, but it's leading the girl on when the girl gets rejected?
Wait.
Why is a guy friend zone?
Why is it friend zoning when a guy gets rejected, but it's leading the girl on when the girl gets rejected?
I think that statement is inaccurate.
Well, I think that if we're going to compare the two,
If we're gonna compare the two, the reason why is this: it's friend zone because a girl go still use you as long as you're around.
A nigga will too, but a nigga will be leading the girl on though.
But a friend zone is different from rejection because when a bitch reject you, it be like she reject you. Like, nigga, I ain't fucking. But
friend zoning is a form of rejection of what you're trying to do, because you can say, you can go, I want to talk to you, and she can say, I look at you as a friend. She friend zoned you, and that's still rejection.
Look, leading somebody on is like this. You know, I think for me, leading the motherfucker on is like short term. Me, the kind of chick that I am, that shit go be short term.
We ain't talking about you. We talking about the vast majority of how the shit work. And you know how the game work. But you know that it's niggas that's name saved in girls' phone as food, right? The women know from the jump that they know they ain't giving this nigga no play, but they know that this nigga gonna have his back. Now it's the girl gonna say, it's just my friend. Why can't the nigga do that? Why is it he using the girl and this and the third? Nah, it's the same thing, right?
See, it's a double standard because I think it is the same thing, but I think it turns. How she said, the leading on is short term. I think it turns into leading on because once you reject a man, or once you put a dude in a friend zone, or a dude puts a female in a friend zone, it gets to the point where you're leading them on if you're doing stuff that you do with somebody in a relationship, instead of just like if you just fucking this person and using them for food. That's cool, but if you laying up with them, spending time with them all the time, buying them shit, doing this and that third, if they got kids, taking care of their kids, then you're leading them on. That's the difference.
I'm comfortable. That's what I do with my friends.
Nigga, you ain't nigga. Your friend all your motherfucking life. Now we gonna call bullshit on that.
But no, what I'm saying is like this. Say on either way, right? Niggas, they friends, you know. And then at the ass end, somebody say they like you, the person. Would you start looking at your friendship differently, right? Because it'd be like, damn, you was doing this whole, like, I thought we was friends. I thought we was kicking it. I'm saying if you don't like that person. If you don't like that person that like you.
I think that depends on the situation.
Wouldn't you kind of feel some kind of way? So if you do, don't you know that everything from that point on, you know that person like you. So you know you got the advantage, right?
But that don't mean I'm going to take advantage. Right. And the other thing is this, right? For me,
I said we're not talking about your ass, Zona.
Okay, what I'm saying is this. Then that's all the fuck
the majority will take advantage because they know that the nigga like them. Right. They know the nigga go buy them food. They know the nigga go take them places or hit them up and spend time because they know the nigga like them.
Right.
That's messed up.
But then but see, I respect that game. But when it come down the other way,
now the second she licked her.
Right, but when it comes the other way, it's like, why is it not friend zone? Why isn't it the game is the game? Why is it like he did her wrong?
I think it's that one time in life, because there are not many, but it's that one time in life that men are held responsible for women. See, because you guys are not held responsible for us. We be trying to hold you accountable for the shit that you be doing. But at that point, what they're saying is this: is that look, you got the logic, and
I don't care how smooth you say it.
You got the logic, and you know she got the heart. So you had the upper hand from the beginning, any fucking way. You had the upper hand anyway, and you abused it. You played with her heart. You had that ability from the beginning because of the kind of being that she is. Motherfuckers don't be want to admit that, you know.
That's the part that we was gonna get into next. It ain't as equal as we think, right? It's not as equal as we think, right? There's a little superiority in this motherfucker, right?
It's certain shit.
Okay,
that's what makes us different.
Okay, that's what I wanted to see what was gonna come out. That's why, right?
And so for that reason.
So shout out to my niggas, y'all heard that, right? If you didn't hear it, read between the lines.
And y'all know y'all got that because that's why she be crying and shit.
Yeah, so superiority, you know what I'm saying?
In one area. Then I when we run this back, I said in the one time we run it from the beginning, I started off like that. I'm not gonna give y'all too much credit now. See, you can't give a nigga an inch. You see, they run a mile.
Take a fucking mile.
I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't give a damn. All I'm saying is that I believe in it both ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't call nobody stupid. It just always amazed me how strong some people portray certain people but then you'll get called used, or you get played. Yeah, certain signs. I don't want to say certain signs. I don't want nobody to think I'm blaming them. But like certain signs, I just know just don't work with me. And yeah, I mean they still get chances, but
I mean, because if you're fine, ain't no particular sign I'm compatible
No, that's
with.
true. If you a fine motherfucker and you tell me that you're a certain sign, and I know that I don't like that sign,
Right, I go dance with the devil
I'm
for a
still
little
gonna be
minute.
like,
I don't give a fuck. Let me go get my feelings hurt real quick. I'll be back. You
be
know,
like, oh, I knew they wasn't shit.
Right, but it's alright.
But that's the thing though. If you know a motherfucker ain't shit, why you get your feelings hurt?
Because we still young enough to play. You
And
know
we
what I mean?
human.
Cause yeah,
Niggas go get their feelings hurt. Niggas go get played.
That's
everybody
here's
go
the
get
thing.
used.
But
Nigga.
look,
Exactly.
but here's the thing though.
What'd you say that
Every
last
nigga's-
time? Don't use me, utilize me.
Right.
Everybody gonna feel some kind of way. Is not 1,000%. Everyone has felt some kind of way, but from there on out, it won't be like that. If you're a motherfucker that really understand what it is, like me, I understand so much. I don't look through phones. I don't look through social media. I don't do none of that shit. I don't question you about a motherfucker I seen you hugged up with down the street or nothing. Cause guess what? You got a mouth and you gonna tell me whatever the fuck I want to hear.
Right.
And guess what? I'm gonna tell you, if you fuck with me, you better tell me
what I want to
the fuck
hear.
I wanna hear. And you better say that when I catch you, and when I come in that room and that man is in my bed, the first thing that come out your mouth better be, it's not what it look like. That's what you better say. That's what the fuck you better say. You better not be bold enough and be like, oh damn,
It's not what it. So you walk in and you
better
see,
say
you
that.
see
Lie
a
to me
bitch
good.
is in bed with another man and she say it's not what it look like, and you go believe it.
I didn't say that I was gonna believe it.
He said, "Give me the benefit of the doubt." The lie.
I said
You gonna give her a chance to explain.
you better be like, God damn, I love you so much. I want you to think that you saying things. I want you to think I'm that damn stupid. Cause first off, it's over with. But I'm gonna respect your gangster. Be like, yeah, you just wasn't gangster. Be like, yeah, this nigga in my bed. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like, it's not. So I don't know why I got to this point.
It don't matter.
But all I'm saying,
we done went off into some other shit because I don't know either. It's like, you know. Anyway.
all I'm saying is, if I know what it is, I'm gonna play it for what it is. I didn't fucked with bitches that been heavy with me tough. And what they end up doing? Going right back to their raggedy ass baby daddy. And what do? I still smoke blunts with them. Take pictures with them. And I still kick it with them.
Man, fuck these hoes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Niggas too.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody weird, but
That's why you gotta play this game, because nobody makes it out of here alive. I was telling my homegirl, she going through it. She going through a little situation. I ain't really gonna put her business out, but it's a nigga that's playing with her. And I tell her all the time, if you ain't ready to stop fucking with this nigga, why you still looking on his social medias to see that he fucking with other bitches? You only hurting your own feelings.
right. True.
Because if you know you gonna accept him for the shit that he do, you hurting yourself
I keep looking.
by keep looking at the shit that, you know what I'm saying?
You know that he doing because you ain't going nowhere.
Right. I'm like Lil Wayne. I wouldn't care if you was a prostitute. And you hit every man that you ever knew. Long as you kept that shit real with me, you don't know what the fuck I accept. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
Do this and what you wouldn't want your daughter to do that. You fucking right, because I'm grown.
But at the end of the day, you don't know
But
what
I'm
your daughter doing.
But I'm grown. You said, do I not want my child? You said, do I not want my 11-year-old, 12-year-old niece singing about pussy? You're right. Yeah, you absolutely right. You talking about my other little sister that's 26? That's grown?
She's grown.
Sometimes I hate when niggas guard they relatives' vagina.
Like it's holier than thou.
And like no one else is gonna fuck that. Nigga, the wolves is out here. You better game her motherfucking ass up as much as you can, but they out here.
Why you out
Like you like your daughter.
You out here fucking somebody's relative.
I wish the fuck I have a daughter and I'm like, yeah, young punk, come on my porch, I'm gonna have a gun. No, the fuck I'm not. Why? I was a nigga before I know what the game is. I was hunching. Shit. shit, I know what the fuck going on. But you know what? I better give me this little motherfucker enough game where she don't bring that home. It ain't my business if you're a virgin or not. That ain't my business. You better not bring shit. I would never know if you don't bring that home. As far as I know, the only thing that go up you is tampons.
No. Mm-mm.
As far as I know.
At what age are we talking about though?
At any age.
At any age?
And that you under my yeah.
So you can start fucking at any age.
No, I'm saying at any age is.
You can only think that tampons is going.
I'm not talking about the tampons. Fuck the tampons. You're not talking. I'm not talking about tampons.
What I'm saying is
no.
What I'm saying is why am I worried about the guy more than I'm worried about my daughter that I raised? I wouldn't give a fuck how much game you got. My daughter gonna be quick fast for that, or she better be, or I fucked up. As much as I want to stop, as much as we stop it today, it's gonna probably happen tomorrow. I'm not gonna be calling off work to stop this little motherfucking heifer from her doing her thing. The game is just out here. You motherfuckers better strap up and better not let me find out. That's all. That's my thing. I'm Mario Wyans. I don't want to know. You got to keep that shit on the low, and that goes with everything in life. Because if you think about it, if you die not knowing about shit, it'll never happen.
What do I consider cheating? Messing sexually with another person, making a sexual connection with another person.
What's a sexual connection?
Right.
Like having fucking sex with somebody.
Okay, well, yeah, just say that then. Don't try to be all
or speaking sexually, you know, through text messages and catching feelings. Now, that's just some shit I don't condone.
Okay, so who catch feelings? Because I don't catch feelings over text messages. It ain't my fault that bitch called feelings. You gonna judge me because this bitch called feelings over the shit that I said? My English teachers and the motherfuckers that taught me how to speak this shit. Don't blame me that this bitch fell in love with me. Because off of my words, first off, what you need to don't trip about. Check this out.
Eventually, if you're talking to a bitch all the time, you're gonna be investing yourself emotionally.
Entertained.
But not necessarily. I was just about to say, hold on, I was about to rock with you for a second until you said that. Well, it depends on what we're talking about.
Yeah. Cause I could be talking about anything.
But now, brother, some people just like for you to be around, and you could just be talking about anything, and now they catch your feelings, and now is that my fault? Because I was out here being a friend.
What if I like to go back into my childhood?
No, if you're intentional, I'm saying like if you're intentionally trying to do sexual gestures or things with another person, that's considered cheating to me. I'm not saying.
What if I told you?
Yeah, that's the thing.
If you told me, so you just came home and was like,
no, I told you like we talked about it.
Yeah, we best friends.
Yeah,
I'm like I was fucking the shit out this.
Right. Don't be like this.
No, seriously.
You saying you saying we used to be best friends. I heard that was
Corey Hooker last night.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying, but you was asking if they tell you.
Yeah.
What did they tell you?
I mean, if they tell me, I would have more respect for them and not react how reactive I found out myself, or if somebody
told me. It's not really cheating if I told you that I was on the phone with
somebody. That's why I understand how you get caught when you tell the truth from the beginning.
Right.
I tell you what I'm about from the beginning, and if you're not with it, please let's forget it.
Right.
Because
I respect people like that. Right. When you can tell a female or tell a man what you initially want from the beginning, you give that person the option to choose. Hey, I still want to fuck with him, or I don't want to fuck with her at all.
But if they don't tell you who they is and they did some shit, they told you who they was. They just did it in a different way. Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing. You just didn't want to. You just want to believe your own shit in your head.
Right.
And I've been trifling.
True. Yeah.
My mama trifling, my daddy trifling, my grandparents trifling, and you expect me to be the good guy. See, that's what I be telling girls.
It's not in them.
It's not. I mean, I ain't saying me. I'm saying like as.
No, I mean a person like that.
A person, right? Yeah. But it ain't me either. If we want to get it personal, like it ain't. That's not how I be. Are you crazy? Corey asked a good question last night. He said, "Do you think I want to fuck you for the rest of your life? Just you?"
Some people say that they are satisfied enough to deal with that.
Some
now, I'm not saying you are.
And some people,
but there's some people out there that be like, I can fuck him.
A lot of people say that though, but a lot of them be lying because that's why they be fucking cheating.
So that's why it's only a small percentage that actually follow through with that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's everybody because we know how people are, in general, and we know people have needs and want to go out and adventure with other people, but
some people don't.
There are some people that really will just faithfully stay with that one person. Like, you might have a trip up here and there. I'm not saying that you won't have that, but I think there are people out there that really be like, yeah, I'm just really fucking with it. Yeah, I do. My motherfucking self.
That's for sure. So when you with somebody, that thing don't get wet for no one else.
No.
No.
When I'm
that's
with,
good. I don't know how pussy works. I know how that thing works.
It take a lot.
I know me. But I know it's sometimes. Hey, sit down.
But see, that wasn't the question. That wasn't the question. The question was the forever thing. See, the question was
forever.
Is can you do it forever?
You have
but
to.
But you can do it in a relationship for.
Anybody can do it in a relationship for a few years. I mean, we said forever.
I can't speak for forever because I don't know. Nobody knows forever, but I can say that I would like to try.
You believe in marriage?
To do that.
You believe in forever? I believe in for the time being. However much that time
until it's over.
Yeah. For real.
That's understandable because a lot of people don't.
We might grow into different people. That's why I don't have no funk with none of my exes. Me and my exes are straight, and me and all my exes are straight. If they say they don't like me, it's 'cause they still want to fuck. Why niggas don't want marriage anyway? Because ain't no benefit for us in the first fucking place. Tell me the benefit that you gonna tell your boy about getting married outside of you get luck. Because can't tell him you're gonna get pussy. Because I'm gonna tell him, my nephew, it's the other bitches. As a woman, as a mom, what you gonna tell your son that's the benefit of a marriage?
I never really thought about that.
Exactly. So then,
because I just never really thought about him in relationships. Period.
See what I'm saying?
I'm gonna consider that though.
And when you do that,
I'm gonna have
and
a
when
list.
you think that, you're gonna hold him a little differently, right? So if a woman do him scandalous, the same shit that you may do to somebody else, that's your baby fucking boy. You gonna be mad. And like, this making ass bitch, your strong ass, you don't know, but your strength is making him weak. You standing in front of the shit that he's supposed to stand in front of. That's why I believe in niggas being a part of their boys' lives. Because as strong as you is, you crippling your boy and you ain't understanding him. But you telling him not to cry and shit like that, or you tell him, and I ain't saying you, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
him,
I know
what I'm
saying.
When you tell your boy this and the third, he grew up to be that type of man. And then you complain about the shit that you helping raise in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you think about it, ain't shit you telling your boy that's gonna benefit in a marriage. But if it's little girls told keep their legs closed, a man gonna do this for you, man gonna do that for you. We ain't hear none of this shit our whole life, and we run to these hoes and they say, you don't love me because you get married. Damn, ma, you ain't telling me none of this shit. You ain't never said no shit about this. I thought this shit was in the movies. I gotta pay for it. My ball and chain.
I come from a married family though. I come from a married family.
Yeah, but the difference is
everybody's married in my family.
But the difference is, as a woman, what you gonna tell your boy, the benefits of him being married?
Yeah, I just never, because I'm still looking at him as my baby. So I never really considered him in marriage and relationships and shit like that. But that it's something that I will look into or whatever, and I'll come back with you with that.
All right, we love y'all.
We love. All right, y'all. Now y'all leaving this thing of mine podcast, starring the astonishing Adonis, Gbaby.
I'm the one who needs no introduction. Zona Falana, the original East Oakland Dada. Y'all know it's Sativa.
Man, we out, man.